You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
What's going on? This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach. And right now, amid the COVID-19 concerns, I'm really focused on helping people as much as possible and being of service. As a martial arts coach and someone who teaches self-defense and how to protect yourself and is very concerned about those individuals and persons who are disenfranchised, I think that more so now than ever, that these people who are in this space, the concealed carry space, the teaching of weapons space, the self-defense space, I think that we have to step up in times like this to teach people how to fortify themselves in the right way and the appropriate way, and to make sure that those individuals in our society who are disenfranchised don't feel like they are disenfranchised. We have to find a way to empower them. What we are finding now is there's a small uptick and upturn in domestic violence because of the perfect storm that is created from people who have to quarantine and self-quarantine. And here's what I want to let you know. There are things that you need to look out for, all right? Abusive partners may withhold necessary items such as cash, hand sanitizer, and disinfectants. They may withhold insurance cards, threaten to cancel insurance to prevent survivors from seeking medical attention by taking or hiding the keys to the vehicles. There are programs that serve people who are in domestic violence situations or feel like they're going to be in a situation that may be significantly impacted with COVID-19. These things may be closed. People might not want to be around other people because we have a social distancing issue in place. Shelters may not be able to take in a lot of people. There might not be any testing before somebody goes inside of a shelter. People may not be able to use their cell phones because usually you can leave and go somewhere and use your phone, but when you're in a house with a lot of people and sometimes with kids, because kids aren't in school, man, you can't use your phone. You don't have any privacy. Some people take phones away from other people. Survivors may also fear being in a situation where they go to somebody else's house or somebody else doesn't let them go to the house because they don't want to increase the number of persons inside of their own home. So you even have situations where survivors have elderly people inside of their house that they feel that they have to take care of, so they feel like they're trapped because they can't leave, or they have children in a situation. There'll also be some travel restrictions. There's travel restrictions, like you can't just go to the airport and hop on a plane. There's certain travel restrictions, and that may impact somebody's ability to leave, or just psychologically do so and just make them feel like they're trapped. And an abusive partner, or someone who is shown to be abusive over a period of time, they'll feel more justified in escalating their isolation tactics. So, listen, if you find yourself in or think that you may be in any of these situations, then you need to have some procedures and plans in place. All right. Here's one that I recommend. Create a specific group in WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, or any texting service where you check in with some of your friends, with some people, at least 3 or 4 people. Check in 3 times a day at designated times, and create a contingency plan. Like, if you miss the designated text time and we don't hear from you within the hour, we will blank, 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 blank. Because an hour is enough time for you to charge up your phone. It's enough time for you to get service. If you know you have to make these text times, you got to make them. Hey, I'm good. Hey, I'm okay. I'm well. You need to be able to do these things. The next thing is every home should have a room or a designated chair or area or space. For me, even in my house, my kids know when I get in my recliner chair to, don't bother me. Let me catch myself. Usually if I come home, I sit on the recliner chair for a moment, tilt the seat back. Sometimes I need 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes 15, sometimes just 5. but I need to be on that space. I also have another space on my elliptical. They know when I'm on the elliptical or if I'm exercising not to bother me because I need that time or I need that space. Even if you're in a cramped up space, if you put some tape in a corner and you say, hey, when mommy goes in the corner or when daddy goes in the corner, I'm off limits. I need to sit down in that corner in that box for a moment so I can catch myself. Just put yourself in the box and catch yourself. Some people use the restroom. Oftentimes kids start walking in the restroom and walking in. Listen, you're going to have to create a space inside of your home so that you can catch yourself, because everybody needs a little bit of time to catch themselves and be alone. Everybody. Okay. The next thing is, if you are living with someone who has ever put their hands on you before, please understand that you're in what's called the high risk category. All right. Be very aware if you're in the high risk category. What also puts you in the high risk category is if people call you outside of your name. If you're in a situation where people who are in relationships, people who live together, they argue. But calling somebody, the B word and MFer and yelling in somebody's face and berating and belittling people through yelling and screaming and arguing, man, you got to fast forward what might occur if you don't have anywhere to go and you're in the house and there's no leaving. Okay? So just be aware. The fourth thing is, though, even though it seems like a fun thing to do to stack up on alcohol, in times like these, alcohol can create a perfect storm if you don't set limits. Like set limits to one drink or one glass of wine. Don't pop open the bottle and then everybody starts drinking and feeling good. There's situations where you may be drinking with your boys and you're drinking and you coming home and you come home drunk and everybody's there. You can't just crash on the bed. The kids might be in the bed. They might be playing around. It might be up late because there's no school. You got to be very aware. Or if you're at your house and you open up a bottle of wine and you're on the phone with your girlfriend and you're just talking and throwing back the wine and talking and throwing back the wine and talking and throwing back the wine, before you know it can create the perfect storm for an argument, a situation, or altercation. So just be aware of those particular things. And the last thing, man, there's programs like the National Domestic Hotline. If you're in the United States, that number is 1-800-799-7233. If you have to call. But I hope you never have to call. All right. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, 4-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaking coach, an advocate for self-defense, and an advocate for, just being a good human. Take care. Have a super